showers mixed in there as well. High temp goes up to 81 degrees if you're looking for sun, not much.
And it's your birthday. Happy 13th. What's your name?
Lindsay Hahn.
Ah, Lindsay, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. Now let's head back inside to Alexis.
Thanks very much, Al. You've probably wondered what plastic surgery can do for your looks or how it might improve your self-esteem, but have you ever considered the effect on your sex life? As many women are discovering, a little nip and tuck here and there can do wonders in the bedroom.
How do I look?
Plastic surgery is on the rise, and women of all ages are turning towards surgery in larger numbers in order to achieve their ideal body.
Surgery works for the person who is not happy with the way they look.
Dr. Lawrence Reed, a leading plastic surgeon in New York City, says women come to him simply because they want to feel better about themselves.
People really say, I'm not happy with the way things worked out in terms of my body development or the way I'm aging. My friends look better. What can I do to keep myself looking as young and as healthy and as physically fit as possible?
According to the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, liposuction and breast augmentation are the most common procedures for women.
Changing something as simple as the love handles, the hips, the tummy can change a life. Doesn't make you better or richer, but your perception of yourself as being more svelte, more youthful looking, more sexually appealing is everything.
Dr. Guy Stofman is the author of a new study being published in an upcoming issue of the Aesthetic Journal that says that women are having better sex after plastic surgery. And also with us this morning is psychologist Dr. Robbie Ludwig. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, let's cut to the chase. Let's go right to it. Does having cosmetic surgery really improve your sex life?
Well, if you interpret the data, so it does. And it concludes that regardless whether you have facial, breast, or body surgery, you're going to have sex more frequently and better sex.
Okay, let's explain for people how you conducted this study and what you saw in terms of those results, because these are people who are having major surgeries like you just mentioned.
Well, every plastic surgeon knows that we're capable of changing good perception of body image. We're capable of restoring self-confidence. But we never really, there's not a lot in our literature about what our effect is on human sexuality. In a very busy cosmetic practice, one of my co-authors, Tim Nevin, with the energy and kind of enthusiasm behind this project, put together a questionnaire. And basically, we looked at this and said, what are the sexual habits before and after cosmetic surgery? And then across the board, after it was interpreted, sex was more frequent and overall better sex according to the subjective data.
Robbie, are you surprised at all by this?
No, actually it makes complete sense, because if you feel sexier and beautiful, you're going to put yourself out there in a very different way, and I think people respond to that. And very often if you have something that you feel insecure about, if you fix it, you know, you might be less inhibited, and you might want to try on your new body for size, and many people want to do that sexually.
And so much of this is really about self-esteem and feeling a little bit better, and we should tell people out there that these were people who elected to have surgery. These were not people who did it out of necessity, correct?
Absolutely, and that's a great point. I think the readers and the audience should understand, if you have inherent sexual dysfunction, and this is a point that both Robbie and I talked about earlier.
Yes, we did.
Don't go to your plastic surgeon to think that that's going to be cured. I think that you need to agree to have
It's not a magic bullet. If you're having sexual issues, you should go to your internist or your regular doctor and get evaluated. But if you're coming from a healthy place and you basically just want to tweak and feel better about your body, great. Invest in yourself, but it's not the only way to really enjoy your sexuality and your femininity. You can do it in many other ways that are non-surgical.
I was just going to say that, you know, for people who are watching at home who either can't afford or say, you know what, I'm happy with who I am, aren't there a million other ways? I mean, going to the gym, I mean, there are things that you can do to make you feel better about yourself and perhaps more sexual, right?
Investing in your beauty. Get a haircut, a new outfit, go to the gym, eat better. Just basically take care of yourself and make yourself feel beautiful. And if you do that, you really do put that out to the world and people respond.
You know, let's go back for a moment to the study. You conducted this over a year. You sent surveys out to both men and women who have been patients of yours, yet your respondents were all women. What do you want us to take away from it?
Well, that's a great question, and I think that whether we're apathetic or basically their interest is there, I will tell you, if you read the study, all the women responded, but all the men were excited. So I think that the byproduct of the effects of the cosmetic surgery, when their spouse or significant other came back to them, there was an enhancement on the other side. So the men were indirectly involved. The men did not respond.
Very interesting. Robbie, what do you think?
They didn't respond in terms of
Of the questionnaire, we sent out 330, and of the 70 responses, all were female.
who had plastic surgery.
Right.
You know, we put a lot of pressure on women to be beautiful in terms of feeling successful, and maybe for men that's less important in terms of their sexuality. We don't really care if they're gorgeous or not. We care if they're powerful and successful and intelligent. So looks means something very different to men in terms of their success level in relationships than to women.
Well, thank you guys both very much. I want to say to people, I'm glad for those people who have experienced those wonderful side effects, but we're also good on the inside too, right?
Absolutely, that's the most important thing.
That is right. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, well, coming up a little bit later on today, add a pinch of the exotic to your cooking with truffles. We'll show you how. And then Roseanne Cash and on her new record and memories of her wonderful family. That's after these messages.
Introducing the all-new Bigger RAV4. With an EPA estimated 30 miles per gallon, it can handle anything, no matter what gas prices might do.
When it comes to helping you refinance, some banks really go the distance. At LendingTree, you can compare up to 4 customized offers and save up to $200 a month when you refinance. Call now at 1-800-555-TREE. When banks compete, you win at LendingTree.com.
Pass the Country Crock mashed potatoes.
Yep, mashed potatoes from Country Crock, ready to serve in 5 minutes. Shed's Country Crock side dishes, mashed potatoes,